Γκρεμίζουν την Αθήνα την παλιά κι ο παλιός ο μάγκας δεν βγάζει πια μιλιά. Πάει ο καφενές, πάει ο μπαγλαμάς που παίζε ο γεροντομάγκας. Τώρα κι οι γυναίκες φορέσαν παντελόνια. Άλλαξε η μόδα, αλλάξανε τα χρόνια. Τόσα κι άλλα τόσα και οι ο 400. Οι μάγκες στη δική μας εποχή κάνουνε σεριάνι με κουρσάγιο ταχύ. Πάει ο ψαρής, πάει κι η άμαξα και το καμούτσι.
Welcome to this week's edition of Welcome to Greece. My name's Kalamaras, and with me I'm very excited that I have Paul Karalis. How are you, Paul?
I'm good, Con. Thank you for having me.
Anytime. We'll just listen to this track because we're excitedly listening to Yorgos Mitsakis. And for those of you who are new to this program, every Sunday between 12 and 2, we play all kinds of Greek music. Rebetika, Laika, Cretan, Epirotica. So just sit back and then we'll have a chat to Paul about his music taste.
Αθήνα την παλιά του παλιού του μάγκα ραγίζουν την καρδιά. Πάει ο Ναργίλες, πάει κι ο Μπουφέτζης, πάει ο παλιός λατερνατζής. Τώρα κι οι γυναίκες φορέσαν παντελόνια. Άλλαξε η μόδα, αλλάξανε τα χρόνια. Τόσα κι άλλα τόσα και οι ο 400.
Welcome. Paul, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Are you a Mitsakis fan? Do you like Yorgos Mitsakis?
I haven't delved too much into his stuff yet, but he interests me.
Yeah. Well, for people who are listening now to this program, Welcome to Greece, my name's Con Kalamaras. I'm filling in for George, who comes back in 2 weeks' time, who has had a well-earned holiday in Greece, and I've been filling in and bringing in various friends and listening to their stories about how they connect with music. And today I have Paul Karalis, who is a local god in the music world. And in 10 years' time, we'll be listening back to this when he's internationally famous. How's your morning? You've brought like an amazing collection of songs today.
I'm glad you think that.
Yeah.
I'll try to pick songs that you'd like as well.
No, it's whatever you like as well. Because for people who don't know Paul, Paul has got a really interesting broad range of taste of music. You play Cretan music. You play Cretan music. What styles of Greek music would you say you play?
I think mostly Rebetika.
Yeah.
Definitely number one for me. And then traditional Greek music. So anything from Thrace, from Epiro, is kind of what I'm into as well.
Yeah.
So I'd say traditional and Rebetika.
Yeah, but outside of Greek music as well, you play the bagpipes as well?
Yes, I do. I play in a pipe band, the Rats of Tobruk. memorial pipes and
Fantastic.
drums.
I should have brought that in. Or maybe you have a gator as well, don't you?
I do.
Oh, I'll see if I can find some gator music for people who explain to people what the gator is.
So it's a traditional Greek bagpipe. It's played in Thracian music, which is close to Bulgaria, and they still use it in Thracian music. Everywhere in Greece. It's not commonly found, except when you go to the islands, they've got their own version of it. But in Thrace, they've stuck to the instrument, and it's a big part of the culture there.
Yeah, and what's the tuning of a gator? Is it like
it ranges quite a bit.
Okay.
So a lot of musicians have the whole scale.
Yeah,
and they interchange.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And with Western bagpipes, what's the note that they all seem like they're on the same note? Yeah,
they're either tuned to concert pitch, like B flat, or they were traditionally in A, from what I understand.
Wow, okay.
And they're quite different instruments, but no, they're both very interesting.
Fancy. I've mentioned in previous weeks, and also for the people who listen to this program, that the beauty about music in Greece, and also in Europe as well, even if you drive 30 minutes one way or an hour another way, the music is completely different, you know? So you got music from Peloponnesos, you got the Kykladas, which is the islands.
Yeah.
And what's your favourite traditional Greek music?
Favourite traditional, I think, would have to be where my dad's from.
Okay. Where's your dad from?
He was born in... not born, he was born here, but his family's from Thessaly.
Okay.
And the influence of on that music kind of comes from... to the north in Epiro, where they kind of have that pentatonic scale.
Okay, yeah.
And also from the south, from the central Greece, where they use quite a bit of like violin.
Yeah.
And it kind of, I think, has the best of both worlds from those two regions.
Yeah.
So,
I've been meaning to research a few things about Greek music. Obviously, I'm really familiar with the introduction of the bouzouki and the zouk and and the baglama. That's easy. But what I really want to delve into, but I haven't had the chance to, is the introduction of the gator. How far back did it go? Do you know the answer?
I guess it'd be thousands of years. It's a very old instrument.
Yeah.
And every country, I guess, had its own version of it.
Yeah.
So,
and the ney, which is the Greek, the Eastern flute. So that's also played in Greece, right?
Yeah.
That's obviously Middle Eastern influence, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I was looking at your song list. Would you like me to start from the first one, Manamo to Stithosmo?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? Tell us about your selection. Why this song? Why have you chosen it?
So, I guess my first introduction to kind of being, I guess, semi-professional musician was the first concert we did together in our band, the Estudiantina of Melbourne. And, of course, last year our first show was called The Songs of Smyrni, where we really delved into the music that was brought over in the cultural exchange between Greece and Turkey following the events of 1922 and the Asia Minor catastrophe, where all the quite notable composers in Asia Minor migrated to Greece and brought that music with them. And that's what the concert was about, and I think this one really was... I think my favourite song from that list that we did.
You can tell when I see you play it, you look like you really enjoy it.
It's just a really cool, fun song, and when the band comes together to play it, it's very cool.
You're listening to Paul Karalis talk on Welcome to Greece. My name's Con, filling in for George. I would love to see a text message on 0497 102 000. We've been getting quite a few text messages from interstate, which is really fun. And we will need to play a couple of Kazantzidis songs because we always get the request for Kazantzidi. I've got Kazantzidi, everybody, so it's all good. but we're going to start with Paul's first song, which is... do you want to explain the title?
Yeah, Mana to stithos mou poni, which means Mother, my chest hurts. And it was recorded in 1934 and sung by Kostas Roukounas.
All right, let's go straight into that.
Στήθος μου πονεί, αχ μάνα μου το στήθος μου πονεί, μάνα μου το ποιος μου πονεί κι αν εστενάζω, τούτονε το χρόνο μάνα μου δεν τον εμβάζω. Πως έχω πείσει, δεν μπορεί μανούλα μου ο Βίκας να μ' αφήσει. Σαν πετάνω βρε μανούλα, μίλα στη γειτονοπούλα, πες της πως για αυτή πεθαίνω, αχ και στον άδει κατεβαίνω. Να με πλύνει να μ' αλλάξει, το κεράκι να μ' ανάψει, να με κλάψει, να με κλάψει, αχ το κορμάκι μου να κλάψει. Γεια σου Σαμιωτάκη, ποτέ σαν πεθάνεις.
What a lovely choice of songs there, Paul.
Thank you.
Yeah. We were talking off air. Can I ask now, when you went to Alverton Grammar, is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, and that's where you were exposed to Greek music, is that right?
I think I was exposed a bit earlier than that. I also went to Greek school.
Okay.
And that's where I started learning bouzouki.
Yeah.
And where I was kind of introduced kind of inadvertently to Rebetica. Because there we kind of learned some classic Rebetica songs. But at the time, I didn't really understand like the gravity of those songs or like the importance they have in Greek culture. And then by the time I went to Alverton Grammar, and the music teacher there, Wayne Simmons, really kind of introduced me to what Rebetica really is about.
We're really lucky in Melbourne that we've had teachers like that.
Yeah.
You know, like, and also like, you know, John Kostarakis as well.
Yes.
You know, because he's also very instrumental in kind of bringing the younger people in.
Yeah, exactly.
It's interesting. A few weeks ago when I had Nikos Vergopoulos here, he said to me when he left Greece in 89 to I think 89, when he went back to Greece with the family, he said there was only one band playing, like at Rebetica.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was heaps of other Lake Gore kind of bands as well. But he said that he feels like now there's like 50 people that are playing it, which is amazing. You know, we're really quite, and I think generally Melbourne is in a really good place with all Greek genres. Like,
Definitely.
you know, you can see Cretan, you can see like, you know, it's really quite amazing, you know, and for persons such as, because you're second generation Greek, is that right?
I think I'd be third.
But okay, it's a really good way. Like you've kept your Greek up, which is amazing. You know, I seriously, I think it's commendable. Like, you know, when you see musicians who are, you know, practicing singing as well. You know, it's good.
It's I think Greek music in Melbourne's got a bright future, especially with kind of my generation.
Yeah,
they're really starting to take interest in traditional stuff.
Yeah,
and it's very refreshing to see that. I guess people my age are also taking interest in that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like it's even like last year when we had Elza Muratidou who came to visit, and also Fotis Vergopoulos when they came as well, who are seasoned musicians, and they come over here, and people sometimes say, "Oh, can we play this song?" And they were just like, "Oh, okay, sure," you know. And it's really exciting. Number 2, you've picked Agathona Segovidis.
Yes.
Yes, how come Agathona?
Well, this song we play quite a bit in our band, and this version of it, the one that we play, was recorded by Agathona.
Yeah.
And I think he really did it justice. It's not quite like the original, but I really think his version of it is really cool.
Yeah.
And I'm fascinated by this song. It just has interesting lyrics. It was, of course, composed by Panayotis Tundas.
Yes.
Who's really revered.
Yeah,
within Greek music, just a very interesting composer, always used interesting lyrics, interesting scales, and just really intricate and just interesting
rich
music.
Yeah. It's for people who don't know who Agathona is, Agathona has sadly, he passed away a couple of years ago, I believe, but he was really instrumental in reviving this music as well. He was from Thessaloniki. And Ergatis Timimenos, can you translate it for us?
Yep, so that Ergatis Timimenos means worker of honor.
Worker of honor. Are you a worker of honor?
I'd like to think so. And it's quite interesting lyrics. He explains he's an honourable worker, he's a lion at work.
Nice.
He makes a lot of money and is a skilled worker. Yeah. So, yeah.
All right, let's put this on. So you're listening to Welcome to Greece with my guest, Paul Karalis, here on 3MDR. Okay, let's just get stuck into it.
Πες της μάνας σου πως θέλω αμάν αμάν, αχ να σε κάνω τέρι μου. Αμάν αμάν, αχ λεοντάρι στη δουλειά και τεχνητής προκομμένος αμάν αμάν, αχ λεοντάρι στη δουλειά. Να ανεβαίνεις να μου κάνεις αμάν αμάν, αχ σκέρτσα και καμώματα. Σκορδάλια θα γλεντούμε όλα αμάνα μάνα, με ρετσίνα και φίλια. Θα γλεντούμε όλα τα βράδια, αμάνα μάνα, με ρετσίνα και φίλια. Δώσ' με ένα φυλάκι πέτακτο. Σε αγάπησα μικράκι μου, πολύ κουκλάκι μου, χάθηκα στον άγνο σου φιλί. Σε αγάπησα μικράκι μου, πολύ κουκλάκι μου, πώς μου δεν μου άφησες πνοή. Τι κακό, τι απονιά, έχεις για μένα φως μου μέσα στην καρδιά. Τι κακό, τι απονιά, έχεις για μένα φως μου μέσα στην καρδιά. Στο σεβδά σου με ρίξες για να πονώ, κουκλάκι μου, δέρτη μου βάλες παντοτινό. Στο σεβδά σου με ρίξες για να πονώ, κουκλάκι μου, δέρτη μου βάλες παντοτινό. Μου φαρμάκωσε τη δόλια μου ζωή, κουκλάκι μου, πώς μου δεν μου άφησε πνοή. Μου φαρμάκωσε τη δόλια μου ζωή, κουκλάκι μου, πώς μου δεν μου άφησε πνοή. Τι κακό, τι απονιά, έχεις για μένα φως μου μέσα στην καρδιά. Στην καρδιά, στο σεβδά σου με ρίξες για να πονώ, κουκλάκι μου, δέρτη μου βάλες παντοτινό. Στο σεβδά σου με ρίξες για να πονώ, κουκλάκι μου, δέρτη μου βάλες παντοτινό.
Good choice, Paul.
Thank you.
That was lovely. Tell us about, sorry, let me just turn that down. Tell us about Dokuklaki. Why did you choose that song?
It was first introduced to the band, I think, by our singer Vangeli, or it could have been you as well.
No, it was Vangeli.
Vangeli?
Yeah.
And as soon as I heard it, I was like, I need to learn that. Not too many songs have that effect on me, where as soon as I hear them, I'm like, okay, sometimes I got to warm up to them a bit.
Yeah.
As soon as I heard that one, I was like, okay, that's very cool, very obscure.
Yeah.
Interesting sound. Kind of, we often refer to it as the circus song in the band, because it kind of got that bouncy feel to it.
Yeah. And for people who don't know you, you also play the oud. Tell us about explain the oud to people who might not know what it is and the strings and the tuning.
Yeah, there's quite a few versions of it, but it's often referred to as kind of like the father to the modern guitar.
Okay.
It's like it's quite I guess maybe an ancient instrument.
It is, yeah.
A lot of instruments can trace its lineage to that instrument, and it's used quite a lot in Greek music. Mostly because of the Ottoman Empire.
Yeah.
And just the way music spread throughout the empire.
Yeah.
And it's still used in Greek music, and Yeah, it's quite an interesting instrument. You kind of got to work for it to get the best out of it.
And for people who don't know, it's fretless.
It's
right?
fretless.
Yeah. Okay. Do you find that challenging, or have you?
Definitely. Yeah. So I've enormous respect now for like violin players. You know.
Yeah.
Fretless instruments. It's definitely a challenge, but no, it's a very cool instrument.
Yeah. I often watch people who play like violin players, like and celloists and I watch them play in awe. I'm just like, it sounds so good. Because I think with my youngest is learning piano. Mm-hmm. Piano's okay. I mean, as long as you hit the notes. I mean, sure, it sounds out if you go sharp or flat. But when you see people play the oud or the lira or violin, and it's really exceptional. And when did you start playing the oud?
I bought mine in 2018.
Yeah.
And I think probably during the COVID years I just neglected it quite a bit. And then once the band started kicking off a bit and we started delving into that music of Asia Minor, that's when I started taking interest in it again. Yeah. To really try and work it into some of the songs that we play in the band.
Yeah. I think I've got a couple of tracks that we can play later on. Of Marko Melkon, who was the Armenian oud player.
Yep.
He's interesting. And so your next song, number 4. Tell us about that one.
Yep. So just on Friday, we the band played a concert at Bird's Basement in the city, and the theme for that show was music of Rita Abadzi and Kostas Roukunas, and it was a challenging set, quite a bit of learning to do, but. I really enjoyed that new repertoire that we did, and I think this one is my favourite from the entire list.
Okay.
It was just it's got a very cool, bouncy feel to it, and it's just a nice song.
Before we play the song, can I just ask, during the COVID period,
did
you find that the positive side of that period that you were able to really delve into an instrument? Do you think that if COVID didn't happen, would you have? Because I know quite a few musicians who said that the COVID lockdown was probably the most productive time that they ever had. Did you find that from your instrument point of view as a musician that it was actually the most productive?
Actually, I think I'm on the other side of the spectrum. During that time, I was still in high school.
Yeah.
And I probably shouldn't have, I probably didn't get as much as I wanted to in that period, music-wise.
Yeah, because you were studying as well. Yeah. All right, let's. You're listening to Welcome to Greece with my guest today, Paul Karalis. My name's Con, filling in for George. If you have a text number 0497 102 000, so 0497 102 000, and let's just move on to Paul's next suggestion in music that has shaped him as a person.
σε χαρώ, τουρκολί μανιώτησα γλυκιά, ούτε βρε χατήρι. Όπα, γεια σου τουρκολιμανιώτησα. Μου λένε πως μου την έσχασες με κάποιο πολιτσμένο. Μου λένε πως μου την έσχασες με κάποιο πολιτσμένο. Γι' αυτό θα κάνω μες στα όλα εφόδο τουρκολιμανιώτησα γλυκιά. Όπα, γι' αυτό θα κάνω μες στα όλα εφόδο κούκλα μου κι ας πεθάνω. Γεια σου ριτσάκι μου.
Μες στο θυσίο βρε παιδιά, στου πικίνου την πήρα, γλέντισε όλος ο Δουνιάς, Πειραιάς και Αθήνα. Λέγανε πάνε ακούσομε σαν του ρίπτο Γιαννάκη και τραγουδάκια έμορφα από το Σαμιωτάκι.
What a gorgeous song.
It's very cool.
Yeah. Do you want to back announce the last two songs? Tell us what their titles were.
Oh, so the first one that you heard by the female artist was Turko Limaniotica Glikya,
yeah,
which means sweet girl from the Turkish port.
Yeah.
And Opikinos, it's an interesting one. Do you want to explain that one?
Yeah, Opikinos, which Paul chose that song is obviously Kostas Roukonas singing. Bikinos was the story behind the song is it was a person who had a venue, that's his name, in Theseo back in the 20s and 30s, and he had a bit of a run-in with the local gangs, and he was subsequently murdered, and that's what this song is lamenting his fate. Pretty awful story. But Theseo and and Psyria and all those inner areas in Athens back then were pretty rough places. You know? Yeah.
When you guys sent out the list to the show that we did on Friday, and I was listening to every song, this one didn't really grab my attention. Yeah. I just wasn't super interested in it. Yeah. Then I just really started listening to it, and then I don't know, like it just started growing on me. Then I started listening to the lyrics, and I was like, this sounds really interesting. I didn't quite understand what was being told in the song, but I knew it was something interesting, and I don't know, it's quite a it is a lament, and it's quite emotional, and it's a bit haunting as well.
Do you find that you like those kind of haunting songs as opposed to the stock standard dance ones, or what attracts you to a Greek song? Here's a question.
I tried to understand that myself when I looked at my list, and I was like, there's quite a bit of variety. Like there's that one that I just played, and it's quite emotional. It's quite, it's quite sad. But then the one just before it, it was like really quite happy and really just bouncy. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know why a song speaks to me the way it does. Yeah. Because I think I like kind of everything.
Who is your top 3 favorite Greek artists, regardless of genre?
Is it like singers as well? Or like
singers.
Number 1, Andonis Dalgas.
Okay, wow.
Singer. I really like his the stuff he does. Yeah. I think composer maybe Panagiotis Tundas. Yeah. And I've really lately been liking Kostas Roukonas. Okay. And his singing. Yeah. And I think it just works really well with our band, particularly with Vangeli, our singer. Yeah.
What about female singers? Who's your favorite female singer?
Lately now, Rita Abadzi, definitely. But last year when we did the tribute concert to Tsitsani and Sotiria Bellou, that's really started getting interested in her stuff.
Yeah, she's amazing. Bellou's for many reasons. Like, even...
a very decorated life story.
Yeah. And really hard kind of life as well. You can hear her. I like the next song you've chosen. Do you want to talk about that one?
Yeah, so this one's called Athenesa, so it means woman from Athens. And I remember last year, we were getting ready for the Tsitsani concert. So we had just come off the concert from Songs to Smyrni, and now we were preparing for all the new repertoire we had for the Tsitsani concert. Yeah. And it was the weekly practices were getting quite stressful. It was like the songs are very ornate, they're very interesting, and they're different from the songs that we were more used to, like from Smyrni and Asia Minor. Yeah. And because that's just Tsitsani, very interesting instrumentation. And I remember you described this song as dreamy, and I was like, that's the perfect way to describe this song.
I was going to ask you, what method best works for you in learning Greek songs? How do you do it? What works for you?
I really try and just listen to them as much as I can. Yeah. For me, I've been okay with being able to figure out songs by ear. Yeah. That can be quite a challenge with some of these more intricate songs. Yeah. But it's maybe just sometimes I try and write out sheet music. Sometimes the wonderful member of our band, Jenny, she's fantastic. She gives us sheet music. Yeah. And I also like reading music as well. Yeah.
You can't go wrong with...
Yeah, it's foolproof.
Yeah. You're listening to Welcome to Greece with our guest today, Paul Karalis, who has very generously come in to play his favourite songs and just to give a bit of backstory to them too. So the next song we're going to listen to is a song that he's chosen, which was written by Vasilis Tsitsanis, and also Stelakis Perpiniadis as well, and it's called Athenesa. Let's have a listen to this.
πίσω στο ληστά. Θα σου χτίσω για τα μάτια τα σπανιόλικα. Θα σου χτίσω για τα μάτια τα σπανιόλικα. Είσαι πρώτη στην Αθήνα στο Μολόησα. Όμορφη γλυκιά τσαχπίνα πλάνα πόλησα. Όμορφη γλυκιά τσαχπίνα πλάνα πόλησα. Είσαι με για σένα κι αργυρνά το κορμί μ' ακόμα κι αν μουλά. 5 χρόνια εσύ με τυραννάς, δεν με στεφανώνεις, με γελάς. 5 χρόνια εσύ με τυραννάς, δεν με στεφανώνεις, με γελάς. Μια γυναίκα πες πως πέρασε, χάδια και φιλιά σε κέρασε. Κάποια μέρα θα με θυμηθείς, όταν στη ζωή τα κουραστείς. Κάποια μέρα θα με θυμηθείς, όταν στη ζωή θα κουραστείς. Κάποιος άλλος αν με παντρευτεί, η καρδούλα σου θα ματωθεί. Τότε πλέον μόνος θα γυρνάς, στο μεθυσιεμένα θα ζητάς. Τότε πλέον μόνος θα γυρνάς, στο μεθυσιεμένα θα ζητάς.
Good choice.
it's a very cool song.
Tell us why you the Mr. Fanoni said. What is that song about, Paul? Tell us.
It's about the title translate. Why don't you marry me? Why aren't you marrying me? And it's another one by Titsani.
Yeah.
And I guess so I've just written down here some of the lyrics translate. Why don't you marry me? For 5 years, you've kind of led me on.
Jeez.
You'll marry me. You'll marry someone else, and you'll remember me when you're drunk, and you'll chase me then. Which I think is kind of dark lyrics.
That says so much. There's no fat on that at all.
No. But I chose this one because this is a song that the band put a lot of work into, and I think particularly you and me.
Yeah.
Definitely working on the harmonies we play together and really trying to sound really tight, us two, and it's I like to call it parrot practice, where you just repeat one phrase over and over again until you can really nail it.
Yeah.
And this is a song that just reminds me of that time preparing for the Titsani concert, being under the pump, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Just being excited about just the concert.
It's interesting when you hear songs like when you dissect even like Titsani's music. It is I'm often baffled by how far ahead of his time he was as a composer, and even now, Titsani passed away in the early 80s, and his songs are still being played today all over the world. I should also mention a shout out to Dimitri and also Eric for love. Thank you for the lovely messages. Passing it on to our guest today, Paul Karalis, as we delve into Paul's music that the really strong talking points, and I'm always interested to find out why people like certain songs. The next song you've chosen is please tell us about Santa Marmara.
So next one, Santa Marmara tis Polis, which translates like the marbles of Constantinople. And this song we learnt as a lot of the songs that I've picked songs that we've played as a band, and I guess these songs are significant. It's because the band has really brought me a lot and really pushed me to be a better player, and really given my kind of first exposure to kind of semi-professional music. And so this song we were thanks to Con's wonderful PR work, we were actually invited to play for the presence of the Archbishop of the Orthodox Church. And, he was on tour in Melbourne, and we wanted to pick some songs that were more appropriate to play for his presence. Yeah. Because there's a lot of songs about, I guess, drug use. Dark themes, stuff like that. Yeah. So we wanted to pick something that was a bit more appropriate and traditional, and to the region where he's from in Asia Minor. Yeah. So, so this next one, it just it reminds me of that time, just being really excited to play a big gig like this, and just it was a lot of fun.
And because you met the Archbishop, what was it like for you? Did you? Yeah, it's quite a surreal experience, isn't it?
It was it was very cool. He was very appreciative of us, and we all got a photo with him, and he was just very appreciative.
Yeah. It still baffles me because it's, for those of you who aren't familiar, he's the equivalent of the Pope, but in the Orthodox religion. So it was very surreal.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, should we put this song on?
Sure.
Yeah, all right. This is the next song, chosen by our guest, Paul Karalis, and the song is called Santa Marmara tis Polis, which translates to like the marble of Constantinople, as it's referred to as Poli.
Άσπρη μοχάκια σορτάνα βραμάν ο χαμάν. Άσπρη μοχάκια σορτάνα βραμάν ο χαμάν. Την καρδιά μου
και τον έπα και τον έπα λάβωσες. Σαν τα μάρμαρα της πόλης βραμάν το χαμάν, σαν τα μάρμαρα της πόλης βραμάν το χαμάν, που είναι στην στην Αγιά Σοφιά, που είναι στην Αγιά Σοφιά. Έτσι τα έχεις ταιριασμένα βραμάνο χαμάν, έτσι τα έχεις ταιριασμένα βραμάν ο χαμάν, μάτια φρύδια, μάτια φρύδια και μαλλιά, μάτια φρύδια, μάτια φρύδια και μαλλιά.
Όταν πετάω, ποτήρια σπάω, είμαι και πολύ τερτής. Τα τουλικά όταν με ειδούν, τρέχουνε και με κυνηγούν. Μα εγώ δεν είναι ούτε ψηλή, γιατί μου βλάμεις το ψηλή. Κι όλο γυρεύουν να με μιλήσουν και στο σεβδά τους να μονογήσουν. Δεν βαστώ τα τρελαθώ. Δεν δίνω για κανένα τύπο, δεν θέλω εγώ να με μιλούν, να βγάζουν το όνομά μου, γιατί με σ' όλους ξακουστός, μέσα στη γειτονιά μου, μόνο μ' αρέσει να μεθάω, σαν πίνω το κρασάκι το γλυκό, δεν θα τρελαθώ.
Lovely track. Do you want to tell us about it?
Yeah, so that was Ovlamis Stupsiri.
Yeah.
And I don't normally look into lyrics that much, but sometimes, like eventually I'll just like listen and just pay attention to what they're saying. And this one's about kind of like a town's hobo.
Wow.
And,
okay.
It's
Ovlamis,
yeah, and he gets drunk, he smashes glasses, people run away from him. He drinks in taverns in the mornings and he doesn't leave tips.
Yeah.
And he only likes to get drunk. And I think it's obviously he's a troubled person.
Yeah.
And and I think the song is actually really kind of emotional, and I think you do actually kind of feel bad for the person.
Yeah.
I think I just like the way Dalgas, I really like Antonis Dalgas, very operatic. And I guess like the way he sings the song, it does actually make you feel I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit emotional to this person that's obviously not quite right.
It's funny you should say that. Like when you listen to Adonis Dalgas, his real name is Adonis Diamanitis.
Yep.
Right? And because you're right, he does sing like an opera singer.
Yep.
And it's very dramatic when you listen to that music from Asia Minor and Smidny.
Yep.
And the instrumentation that they use, it does sound really grand, and you know, there's so much depth in the nuances in those songs, you know, like you play the oud, so you get how hard it is to play these songs, and you've chosen some really amazing songs with really strong singers, you know, so that's I find that it's
I think maybe from joining the Estudiantina of Melbourne, I've got a newfound appreciation for singers.
Yeah.
Like, we've got two really talented lead singers in our band, and then we've also got you and Alex doing, you know, backing vocals. And it's just really, it's like that, you know, the musicians can sound tight as a group.
Yeah.
But like the singer really does bring it all together.
Yeah.
It definitely helps having talented singers. But
they do all the heavy lifting.
Definitely.
Yeah. So the next song you've chosen is it's 11, right? Bayida? Is that the one you've chosen?
We've got
Balos Madzora.
Yeah, so this next one is recorded also by Antonis Dalgas, and it's called it's a balos, and balos is I believe it's a dance from the islands.
Yes, it is.
And this one is it's just called Balos Madzore, so balos in a major key.
Okay.
And it's interesting. I found it, and it just really interested me, and it's quite nice. It's not very, it doesn't seem very heavy in its themes, and it just seems a bit lighter.
Yeah, and it just has so much joy to it, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
You're listening to Welcome to Greece with my guest today, Paul Karalis. My name's Con, just filling in for George. He'll be back in a couple of weeks. Once again, if you do want to send a text, 0497 102 000, and you're listening to the glorious 3MDR. If you are enjoying what you listen to, please do go to 3mdr.com and support the station. I was talking to Paul before about when, you know, every 2 hours on this station there is something for everybody, and we're really quite lucky to have independent media like this. So let's listen to Paul's next selection here on Welcome to Greece.
Όποιος δεν
γίνεσαι κακιά. Όπως είσαι θα σε πάρω μάνα μου γλυκιά. Σε πάρω μάνα μου γλυκιά. Δεν με νοιάζει για πηγιά και μη γίνεσαι κακιά. Όπως είσαι θα σε πάρω μάνα μου γλυκιά. Όλο μου λες πως δεν μπορείς να βγεις στην πόρτα να μου πεις. Δυο λόγια για παρηγοριά να μου γιατρέψεις την καρδιά. Μα εγώ δεν θα αντέξω, πρέπει να σε κλέψω. Δεν με νοιάζει για πηγιά και μη γίνεσαι κακιά. Όπως είσαι θα σε πάρω μάνα μου γλυκιά. Δεν με νοιάζει για πηγιά και μη γίνεσαι κακιά. Όπως είσαι θα σε πάρω μάνα μου γλυκιά.
What a fantastic choice, Paul. Why did you choose those songs?
I think it's going off of what I thought. What I said earlier. I've never really looked into lyrics that much.
Yeah.
And it's not like these lyrics really I can really empathize with them because it's it's about I guess like kind of deep themes.
Yeah.
But they're just interesting to listen to and kind of understand what they're saying. So this person, well, first of all, it's just a very cool song. It's very groovy.
Υπαγίδα.
That one was Υπαγίδα.
Yeah.
Written by Grigoris Asikis.
Yes.
Kind of like an unknown composer back then, and just a very interesting person. And so yeah, this one, it's Υπαγίδα means the trap.
Yeah.
And the song is saying, you dragged me into the trap. You dragged me in, and I got caught like a bird in your trap.
Damn.
And because I must steal you. I don't care if you have a dowry or not, but I'll take you as you are. So it's interesting things.
Nice.
But so sometimes the lyrics can just be a bit interesting to look into a bit more.
Yeah. They're not flash in the pan. They're actually they're strong. They're almost they are. They're like poetry.
Yeah, and heavy themes and
yeah.
But it's just a very cool song. As soon as I heard it, I was like, that's just a very cool song.
Yeah, and it's and the great thing about Rebetien, who was the band that played that version, they were, and they still are, their interpretations of older songs are in line with the way that they were played. They've just kind of embellished them a little bit, but not too much, you know.
I'm sure you have a lot of satisfaction seeing your friend, lifelong friend, Foti Vergopoulos, have this success that he's had in Greece, and of course you were at the recording of that song and that album, which is quite cool. Yeah,
it's very special. I like your next choice. Do you want to tell us about? Very closely connected to the previous song.
Yes. So, To Parapono tu Dervisi.
Yeah.
This was recorded by Apodimi Kompania, and I picked this one because, of course, Apodimi Kompania started off in Melbourne, and have their roots here in Melbourne, and then they had great success when they moved back when they moved to Greece, and this album they recorded here in was it Brunswick?
Yes. This particular one was, yes.
And this album is just ridiculously good, and this song in particular is my favourite one from that album. Everything in that album is just recorded so well.
Yeah.
Instrumentation is really ornate. The songs are really cool. The singers are fantastic, and they've just used an interesting range of instruments. They use the banjo, they use the canon, and so it's just a bit more obscure instrumentation, and they do it really well.
This is the version with Marios Papadea singing?
I believe so.
Oh, okay. So this was actually they recorded this in Athens.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I think this, from memory, this is the first one that they did when they relocated back to Athens.
Okay.
But yeah, great choice though.
This is a very cool song.
Yeah. You're listening to our guest today, Paul Karalis, on Welcome to Greece, with me, Con, and we're listening to his top 18 killer tracks.
αρχίζει να πρεζάρει.
κι ας μάθετο, μα όπου και αν πάω, όλοι φύγε με λέγουνε, νομίζουν θα τους φάγω. Με βλέπουν και συχαίνονται, μα γοδιάρα δεν δίνω. Την πρέζα μόνο να τραβώ και ό,τι θέλα δεν γίνω. Μες στο βαγόνι κάθουμε, για σπίτι δεν θυμούμε, και ένα τσουβάλι βρώμικο στο στρώνω και κοιμούμε. Τα ρούχα μου έλειωσανε, φάνηκε το κορμί μου, η πρέζα με φαρμάκωσε, τελείωσε η ζωή μου. Όταν κάθουμε, πως σκέφτομαι την πείνα, σαν μαστουρώσω βρε παιδιά, δική μου η Αθήνα. Σαν αποθάνω φίλε μου, έρχεται αστυνομία, με καλό σκουπίδια δικό και κάνει την κηδεία. Αντώνη μου Τερβίση.
Good choice. Good choice. Tell us why you chose those two songs.
So, I guess the one just before the one that we played, Parapono tu Dervisi, it's just a really cool song.
Yeah.
It's just the instrumentation in it. It's there's a lot going on, but not in an obnoxious way.
Okay.
Where everyone's trying to get their instrument to sound.
Yes.
It's just like they work really well together. There's just like a violin doing one thing, then the banjo's doing a run here.
Yeah.
And it just forms to make something really cool.
Yeah.
And they just recorded that really well.
Yeah. And it's very tasteful.
Yes.
You know, it's not, you're right, you're spot on. It's not everyone's going gangbusters, you know.
Yeah, exactly. The next one that we just played was O Prezakias, which means the junkie, I believe.
Yes.
And when I was my first introduction to Rembetika, my then Buzuki teacher, Wayne Simmons, this was at Alphen and Grammar.
Yeah.
I took a particular song to him and I was like, I want to play this with the school band, the Greek band.
Yeah.
And he told me that song probably wouldn't be too appropriate to play, in a school setting because it had themes of drug use, and like kind of the hardships of the lives of people back then.
Yeah.
And that I guess was my kind of first exposure to Rebetika, because he explained to me, this is what's going on in the song.
Yeah.
This is what the culture was about. This is what they went through.
Yeah.
And that's kind of when I understood, Rebetika is kind of its own thing.
Yeah.
It's the music of people that have experienced hardship and, like music of outcasts.
Yeah.
So I think that was my actual, that type of song, very heavy, Rebetiko, and dark themes was my kind of first introduction to Rebetika.
Yeah.
And I think I picked this one because the lyrics were quite interesting. So they're quite graphic and it's...
Do you have the lyrics there as well?
Yeah, I've translated. He's a junkie, and when people see him, they're disgusted. He doesn't remember where he lives.
Wow. Yeah.
He has his kind of his swag.
Yeah.
He lays out on a garbage truck and he sleeps there. the police come and he'll probably, I think, die in custody. And,
Christ! Yeah,
and he's always, and he's thinking about his hunger. He's always hungry.
Yeah,
and it's just he explains his clothes have melted off his body, and I just think it's like explaining it like that. His clothes have melted. It's just really graphic, and it's just really. And when you hear that song, I think you kind of picture it, like the other one we played, Ovlamis Tupsiri.
Yes.
You can really kind of think about it and picture this person. It's very descriptive, the lyrics, and you can really picture someone that is not in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see why the Metaxas government at the time said, "That's it. We're gonna censor the hell out of these songs," and from that point onwards, people would have to submit their songs, the sheet music, for approval before they can record it. You know, the song like that one there, Oprezakias, that you played, was released before these censorships were imposed. Wow!
And the kind of the person that composed this song, Jovan Tsaus, he found a clever little way to get around this censorship. Yeah. So he ended up writing songs that were mocking, that kind of had underlying themes and kind of figuratively mocking people within the government. Yeah. And even though it doesn't quite sound like it, I've done a bit of research, and it was a way of just kind of sticking it to the man through these songs that didn't really sound like they were quite sinister, but they actually were kind of making fun of people.
People were reading in between the lines and going, "Oh, that's interesting."
And I thought I had to include this song because Jovan Tsaus, also known as Yannis Eidziridis, is quite an interesting person within Rebettica. He, of course, famously died in the famine of 1941 in Greece, which was a product of World War II and food blockades, and he died in... like many other composers and musicians, died in the famine in Athens. And, it's just... he was just a very interesting person. He was in the Ottoman Empire Army, I believe.
Yes,
and he played for notables. He was a musician within courts, I believe, and played music for them. So he's quite a decorated person.
Yeah, it's a whole... You can literally play every single one of his songs and they're all interesting.
They're very cool. He had a very interesting way of playing and an interesting instrument that he used.
I'm really excited to hear your next two songs that you've chosen. Why Yorgos Dalaras?
I kind of wanted to include songs by people because I do really like originals. Yeah. And I really like being as true to the original as you can, but also, including your own flair in it. But I included two songs, or kind of three songs, that are covers that I think have been done really well.
Yeah.
And particularly from this album, my grandfather has this on vinyl.
Oh, nice.
And then, just two of these songs from this album are my favourite from the... are my favourites. And, I think he's just... Dalaras has really... done them tastefully. Yeah. The remakes, and
I've seen him play twice. He's exceptional. He really is. Yeah.
I think he's given the songs justice. I really like the way he's played them. Yeah.
He's not only an exceptional songwriter, but he's been really instrumental in reviving a lot of these songs.
Definitely.
And you're right. Like Greece is really lucky to have somebody like that who took it to the used his popularity to elevate these songs, to springboard these songs back into the people's minds again through his own interpretations. Great. All right, we'll put them on. You're listening to Welcome to Greece with my guest today, Paul Karalis, and my name's Con. I'm filling in for George, who'll be back in 2 weeks' time. Thank you for the text messages that have been coming through. 0497 102 000. Should I dive straight in, Paul? Yeah?
Sure.
Okay.
Ό,τι κι αν έχεις στην καρδιά, μικρό μου, κι όχι να κάθεσαι να κλαις παραπονιάρικο μου, κι όχι να κάθεσαι να κλαις παραπονιάρικο μου. Συμπαθήσε με και μη κλαις παραπονιάρικο ματώνουν οι καρδιές. Στο κατόφλι και έχω χορτάρια στην αυλή. συμφορά. Ό,τι αγάπησα στον κόσμο δεν θα μπορώ άλλη φορά. Ό,τι αγάπησα στον κόσμο δεν θα μπορώ άλλη φορά.
Το Παναή να έρχεται από τις στράτες. Πού είναι ο Παναής, πού είναι ο Παναής, μην τον είδατε παιδιά το Παναή. Το βιάσανε, πουλάγε κομπολόγια και γέλαγε οι σκοπελιές με τα γλυκά του λόγια. Πού είναι ο Παναής, πού είναι ο Παναής, μην τον είδατε παιδιά το Παναή.
What an exceptional choice. Tell us about your songs that you just chose there, Paul.
So the first one was Paraponiarico, which I believe was first recorded by Apostolos Hadjikristos.
Yes, correct.
But I really do like the version that Yorgos Lalaras did. He's given the song a lot of justice and he's put his own flair onto it. And
yes.
I just think it's really cool. It's just very kind of heavy rembetiko done in a nice way.
And you mentioned before the two bouzouki players. Who were they again?
I believe on the recording, Nikolopoulos.
Yes.
And Stelios Vambakadis. So it's two quite notable bouzouki players on that.
Yeah.
That famous album, 50 years of rebetiko songs.
Yeah. And Nikolopoulos has been his bouzouki player for decades.
Yep.
Is that right? Since the 60s, I believe. Yeah. And he's exceptional.
The next one was just another one that I really liked from that album, Bros στο ρημαγμένο σπίτι, which ρημαγμένο, I think it might mean dilapidated.
Yes, yeah, and, like it's falling down.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't really looked too much into that song. I just really like the way it sounds. And it's just kind of, it's light, and it's just nice. I just like hearing, just like listening to it. That's about it.
Yeah.
The one that just finished was O Panayis, and that's written by Yannis Papaioannou, and I thought I'd have to include Yanni Papaioannou in this list because it'd be sacrilegious not to. But my favourite songs by Papaioannou were the ones that he recorded with the singer Odysseas Moschkonas.
Yes.
I really like the stuff that they've done together. Throughout, like, Rebettica, you see composers and singers crop up together quite often.
Yeah.
So, like, in, like, kind of that Asia Minor Rebetiko, you get a lot of Rukuna and Panayotis Tundas.
Yes.
And I love the stuff they've done together.
Yeah.
Then you get a lot of Yorgos Kavouras and Kostas Skarvelis.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just, their stuff they do together is great.
Yeah.
And Moschkona and Papaioannou, their songs they've done together, I love them.
Yeah.
They're super cool. And this one's definitely my favourite of those ones they did together. And it's just a cool song.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm not quite sure why I like it so much. It's just fun.
It's a song, on a personal note, that, as I mentioned to you, my grandfather used to sing this song, right? My dad used to tell me. But the song O Panayis it's even funnier than what it sounds, because it's actually refers to a guy called Panayoti, obviously, who went from village to village marrying girls, and he'd marry them for the dowry, and then he just do a rudder.
Yeah,
and then
I thought that's what it was about. Yeah.
So he's just so let that be a warning to the people that are listening. If you go get married and then go to other towns and marry other people, there'll be a song about you, written by But it's I don't mean that. I don't mean to be glib. It's a serious subject, but it's sung in such a sweet. You're right. Or this and Yannis Papaioannou, they just sound so sweet together.
Definitely.
And it's lovely. I like the next song you've chosen. Tell us about this one. It's a live recording.
So, was it Printo Karama?
That's the one, yeah.
This song is kind of like a bit of a wild card, because I guess the theme of the songs that I brought here today were ones that mean something to me.
Yes.
And this one reminds me of my childhood, because we used to have Dimitris Mitropanos CDs
fantastic.
in our car.
Yeah.
And we used to listen to them religiously. And this is recorded live, I believe, at an amphitheatre in Athens.
Yes.
With Mitropano and two other notable singers. I can't quite remember their names. But my family and I love that album, even though it's kind of like not really too much in line with what I really like these days.
Yeah.
It's still like a really great album, recorded live. I love Mitropano, and the funny thing is that these CDs I had in my car, they were actually stolen out of the car. So so some guys got my prized Mitropano CDs.
If I ever see a version of it somewhere, I'm gonna buy it for you.
Oh, it's a great album, and my family loves it, and this one in particular I think is probably my favourite from.
Good choice. All right, let's put this on. You're listening to Welcome to Greece with our guest today, Paul Karalis. We're here for another 20 minutes. And let's just keep listening to his fantastic selection for today's show.
Πριν το χάραμα μονάχος ξεκίνησα και στο πρώτο μας το στέκει την αυγούλα γύρισα. Στέγη, την αυγούλα γύρισα.
αγαπώ κι ήρθα κοντά σου πριν τα ξημερώματα. Σ' αγαπώ κι ήρθα κοντά σου πριν τα ξημερώματα. Πριν ακόμα σβήσουν τα άστρα εξεπόρτισα να ξαναβρω τα δυο σου χείλη που ποτέ δεν χόρτασα.
Κανέναν δεν πονάω. Οι φίλοι μου με ρίξανε, οι εχθροί μου με μισούνε, οι συγγενείς με βρίζουνε κι οι ξένοι μ' αδικούνε. Ακόμα και στην κόλαση μονάχος θέλω να με. Δεν θέλω ούτε να αγαπώ, ούτε να μ' αγαπάνε. Πόσες φορές συμπόνεσα την ξένη δυστυχία, πληρώθηκα αχάριστα, μου γυρίσαν την πλάτη κι αν δεν τους προλάβαινα θα μου βγάζαν το μάτι. Ακόμα και στην κόλαση μονάχος θέλω να με. Δεν θέλω ούτε να αγαπώ, ούτε να μ' αγαπάνε. Αγάπη μου δεν με κάνε να κλάψω. Εγώ την ελυπήθηκα, την πήρα απ' την ορφάνια, εκείνη ποδό πάτησε κι αγάπες και στεφάνια. Ακόμα και στην κόλαση μονάχος θέλω να με. Δεν θέλω ούτε να αγαπώ, ούτε να μ' αγαπάνε.
What a great choice. Postolis, I'm going to just turn that down because tell us about those two songs you've just chosen.
So, the first one, Brinto Karama.
Yeah.
The original's a great song. It's like very famous. song.
Yeah.
But I really do like the way Mitropano recorded that one live. It was, it's just something different I thought I would bring along.
Yeah.
And yeah, it does just remind me of having the CD stacker in the car and just listening to that.
Yeah.
And it's a great album. And
can I ask, as a younger person, have you ever been to these kind of concerts before? Like,
no.
Okay. Did your parents ever used to go to Greek nights or Greek concerts?
I think we've always had Greek music.
Yeah.
Kind of in the family. Not musicians, but they've always, had it on in the car.
Yeah.
And, at home.
Yeah. So the reason why I ask is because it really is a time and a place when you hear this kind of music and I mean, nowadays there's maybe one or two Greek nightclubs, but back in the day, I remember when Nikos Vergopoulos was here a couple of weeks ago, we spoke about when he first came to Melbourne, there was like 7 nights a week you can go watch music like this, So that's interesting that you chose those songs. So tell us about the next song. I'm really excited about the next song.
Actually, the one that just played was a Kazantzidis one, and I haven't listened to too much Kazantzidis. I think I was kind of a bit of a snob to him recently, and I thought, okay, I'll just try and start listening with a few songs from him. Yeah. And on our drive, we did the show up in Sydney. Yeah. Back in March for the Sydney Greek Festival. Yeah. And on the drive home, my friend and bandmate Maria, who's unreal, who's awesome, played some songs that she learned recently, and this was on that playlist. And I was like, I have to learn that. I have to. That song was just ridiculous, and it was just really cool. And I think that kind of did a bit of a gateway to me to Kazantzidis, because I've never been too interested, but now that's definitely kind of opened him up to me. Yeah. So I've got to thank Maria for that one.
Yeah, it's his early. Well, it's interesting that the previous song that you played was Yannis Papaioannou, because Papaioannou did discover Kazantzidis. Right. And the earlier songs that Kazantzidis sang, they were written by Papaioannou. Yeah. So he kind of discovered him.
So I thought I'd try and bring just a couple of songs that have been suggested by other people. Like Maria's definitely given me quite a few good songs. Alex, who was here last week, he's given me a bunch of great songs. Yeah. And a few songs that I was going to put initially on my list. I listened to Alex's recording from last week. Yeah. And we had about 3 songs in common. So I had to strike them off the list and find something different to play. But I think that shows he has good taste.
Yeah, you all have. I'm excited to hear your next song.
Yep, so the next one, another wild card. Thought I'd do something different. This is a traditional song from Thessaly, where my dad's side of the family is from. This is recorded in 1953, and actually Maria, I think, also introduced this one to me. We both kind of geek out on some of this traditional Dimotika and traditional stuff. It's very cool. It's called Berati, and Berati is a type of dance Berat, I believe, is in Albania, a city in Albania. Okay. So I guess that's where the name comes from. And it refers to Berati of the Vlachi, or Vlachs, who are like a minority in Greece, a nomadic minority. And I guess this song is from that culture. Okay. And the instrumentation is very cool. There's a lot of, I think, tension between the violin, the clarinet, the lauto. Okay. They're all kind of doing their own thing, but it forms to make something really cool. Yeah. And it's like the pentatonic scale. Yes. And it's just like a really cool sounding song.
And this is from 1953.
1953.
Okay. Right. Okay. All right. Let's listen to that. That's exceptional.
It's a very cool song.
It's just gorgeous.
What I kind of mentioned this earlier. I really do like songs from this region of Greece, Thessaly, because I think it's really got the best of both worlds. To the north, you've got Epiro.
Yes.
And that gets that pentatonic influence, that very emotional type of music. But from the south, you've got Stereala, the central Greece, where they really kind of, that's got its own sound as well.
Yeah.
And I think they kind of move into Thessaly, which is between the two, and kind of mix and have this interesting sound.
Yes.
That's just a little bit lighter to Epirotica, which is kind of quite heavy sometimes and be, be full on. And this is just something that's a little bit lighter, which I've really quite like.
I've got this compilation at home, which is one of those compilations, the CD that I can't find it, and it's driving me nuts.
Yeah.
Where it was a German guy who went around Greece in the mid 50s and just recorded elderly people singing in their homes in villages all over Greece.
Right.
And I bought it at JB Hi-Fi like in the 90s, and I remember thinking, this is odd, but it drives me nuts that I can't find it. And it's essentially field recordings of people. You can hear cutlery in the background. We've got about 5 minutes left. What's the next one you... I can see what this is. Do you want to introduce it?
So this one, definitely Con and I both really like this one. I think everyone that hears this song really just enjoys it. It's called Aptalikos. The origins of this song aren't quite known. It could be from Asia Minor. It could be from an island.
It's island.
Yeah, I believe it's island, but it was also recorded really early in some recordings in Asia Minor.
Yes.
Where you can just kind of make this melody out, which is quite interesting.
Yeah.
So it just kind of shows that, people really do take melodies and adapt it. Yeah, borrow. But this version is really quite nice, and I really love this song. And it's just a fun song.
All right, let's get cracking into this one. All right. So as today's show sadly comes to an end, I would like to personally thank Paul Karalis for being my guest today.
No, thank you for having me, Con. It's been a lot of fun.
It's been great. I've really enjoyed, just talking about songs, because sometimes we all get so busy in life that we don't get to delve into everybody's brain and listen to music. And it's really lovely. So thank you again.
Thank you very much.
And for those of you who've just tuned in, we've been fortunate to have Paul Karalis local musician here. Do keep a note of his name, and we'll also share this program later on. So thank you again, Paul.
Thank you.
Thank you.